Well, good morning, darlings. It's Miss Tia. Darlings, I've been so busy on these streets, and then I thought, man, I need to stop and talk to my people and tell them all the stuff I saw. But then I was thinking, like, I don't even know where to start because it's been so busy on these streets. I mean, I was thinking, do I tell them that Tiffer's done, TM done raise her head up out of her coffin, and now her and Bombshell think they're going to go after Paloma, and they got that mess going on, and then apparently somebody roll up on Bombshell at her house, like real life stuff. Like, that's something I need to talk about, but I was like, no, I can't, this is too much, like, and then do I talk about all the stuff Miss Daisy keep doing over there? Because she keep doing the same old mess that she always doing. And now her and her sister, real life sister now, Jenkins, her real sister in real life, they ain't speaking no more. And you know, like, man, I tell you what, I feel sorry for that Jenkins lady because I would not want to have that Daisy cow as my sister. Oh, Lord have mercy. But then I was like, no, I got a confession. I was over in Laura's side of the streets. And y'all, I have to say that Laura, she actually, like, had Miss Tia agreeing with her. That's crazy. But, so I thought, you know, I'm going to have to talk about that because it was, y'all, it was crazy. So let me just tell y'all what happened. Because, like, I don't ever agree with Laura. Like, Laura, oh, no, I don't agree with Laura. But y'all, so she was over there, and she had that lady, Irene, no, it ain't Irene, Aileen, she the lady that Dolly, like, hit or yanked some bullhorn from her hand or something. And he went to jail when they was in Georgia last year, I think. Well, that lady. And y'all know that lady live in a U-Haul truck. That made me feel sad when I found that out. Like, oh, that's sad. I hope she found a house. That's sad. But anyway, so that lady was on Laura's, and she was talking some mess about Queen Bee. And I'm like, oh, she brave, because Queen Bee over there, she got all them worker bees that just come out and try to be, like, stinging people when they say something about her. Miss Tia ain't afraid of them bees. You try to sting me and see what happened. But anyway, so I was like, ooh, that lady talking about Queen Bee. And she had some messages. And the messages was showing some stuff that was going on behind the scenes where Queen Bee was apparently talking some mess about Deets. Deets on the streets. Like, who talk about her? Like, she's that sweet lady with that sweet little voice. But apparently in the messages, like, Queen Bee was saying, like, that Deets had a whiny voice and she was tired of her. Girl, what you talking about? Like, I wouldn't believe it, but that lady she had the messages to show, and she even had some voice messages to prove that it was Queen Bee behind the scenes talking mess about people. Like, what? Like, some of the stuff that go on behind these streets. So anyway, so then Deets, she come over there to Laura's, and you know, Laura was being very, very nice to Deets, and I was happy about that because Miss Deets, she was upset. And she was crying, but she said she cried when she get mad. But she was crying, so that made Miss Tia cry because I don't like to see people cry. And then she said that, you know, she had her feelings hurt because apparently Queen Bee was lying to her and she thought they had been friends, and then Queen Bee talking all this mess like some little schoolgirl or something, I don't know. But then Dee said she just gonna leave these streets. She gonna leave for a while because she gonna focus on her family and all that. And I think that's good that, you know, she gonna focus on her family and all that. But, you know, I didn't want Deets to leave because I like to go over and listen to her because I like her voice. I like it. I think, like, it's like calming and stuff. Like, so I don't know what the bee was talking about. But anyway, Miss Deets, she was upset, and then Chase and Truth came up there, and she was because she friends with Deets, and so she was like trying to help her, and because Deets was so upset, and so then Laura was, talking, and Laura don't like Queen Bee. She ain't never liked Queen Bee, and she been trying to warn people about Queen Bee forever, but nobody would listen to her, and now this was like some proof for Laura that the Queen Bee, ain't all that, but so, and I had to agree with Miss Laura on that because, like, who talks like that about people? Like, what y'all in 3rd grade? But so Deets was upset and all that, and then Laura, she let the glare come up there. Y'all know Laura say the glare her boyfriend. We got some romance going, I guess, on these streets. The glare and Laura. Imagine. Whew. Anyways, I don't think the glare kind of agreed with that, but that's what Laura say. So anyway, so then on Queen Bee's channel, she was going live, and then they all come up there and they all talking mess about Deets and stuff, and I was shocked, because I know people like talk mess about each other, but like there's certain people you just think like nobody could have nothing to talk about them, because Deets always so nice, and I'm like, why are they talking about her like that? Like, that's just wrong. Like, y'all jealous or something? Like, what's wrong with y'all? But so then, later on, because Laura let Deets and them talk, and Miss Tia was listening to Laura, and I had to agree with a lot of the stuff. Not the stuff about the glare, but, all the stuff she was saying about Deets, and that, saying that she tried to warn people about Queen Bee and stuff, and saying that, that these streets need people like Deets and stuff, and I agree with that, because, like, I like to go over and listen to Deets. But anyway, so later on, then Deets went on her channel, and she basically told everybody bye, and she was upset, and then Miss Tia cried again, y'all. I just cried yesterday so much, and then, so she say, at least until like the 1st of next year, I think she said, after New Year's or something, she said she might come back, but she didn't know. But, so, it was sad, and then there you go. The queen over there, she had to come on alive again, and they had to talk about Deets, and then the queen said, well, she was going to take accountability for what she be saying. So she admits she say that stuff. And Deets had said that that she really didn't care what Queen was saying about her, but she was upset because Queen lied to her and played like she her friend. And y'all know Miss Tia don't like when people lie. You lie. Why you be lying, Queen? You lie? What's wrong with you? Why you be lying? That's what's wrong with these streets. People be lying all the time. So anyway, that was sad. And so I felt so sad last night, and I was thinking, like, sometimes these streets are just so cruel. They so cruel. And then I started thinking, somebody told me that Cam and Allie live in a van down by the river. Because, I hadn't seen them. Y'all seen them? I've been over on their side of the streets, and I don't see them. It's always closed up over there. But somebody said that they popped in, and they living in a van down by the river. Well, I don't usually ever agree with Cam or Allie too much, but I don't listen to them too much, so I really can't say a whole lot. But I think they're kind of smart on this one. I don't know, maybe Miss Tia get her a van. Go live down by the river. Get off these streets with these crazy fools. I don't know. I'll let y'all know. I'm going to be shopping for a van. Then I just got to pick out what river I'm going to go by. All right, darlings. Miss Tia's going to get off of here now. Because I got some shopping to do. Some car shopping. Go find me a van. Anyway, darlings. Miss Tia, I'll see y'all later. Y'all have a good day now.